Mountain Gazette. I'm at our office, which of course is across the street from Lake Tahoe and right next to a golf course. And some giant trucks apparently. And today I'm going to take you behind the scenes and show you how we finish an issue of Mountain Gazette. Today is the day we are going to wrap up Mountain Gazette 196, which you can probably gather is the 196th issue of Mountain Gazette. So let's wrap it up. Okay. Welcome to the Mountain Gazette Verb Cabin headquarters. This is our buddy Bevan Waits. He's our producer. All right. Bevan is working from home. This is where Amy, our social media coordinator, who mostly is who you're hearing from. I think Bevan's mom sent us these sick posters. I got that one when I was in Vermont with Mr. 50 Project Cody Townsend. And then this is our office. So got some cool posters of when the Grateful Dead played in Tahoe, the original Powder magazine cover, one of our spiritual editors, JP Leclerc, doing one of the sickest grabs of all time. Okay, Ski Journal editor Cade Krichko gave my wife and I this poster that he stole from Fashion. What's up? We're in the office. Here is a little nice kendama from JP Leclerc. Got McConkey's goggles. Got Attitude by Holmes. A Bill Buckner signed ball. Go Mets. We've got the Mountain Gazette archive, which will be digitized. I promise it's organized. It'll be digitized. Someone asked, what is this? This is Golden Retrievers for Dummies. Takes one to know one, right? Cool. Here we are. We're going to put on a little music. I'm not using this monitor today. We're going to use the iPad. We use Dropbox. This is Mountain Gazette 196. We have art, we have boards, we have photos, we have text. Art is, of course, drafts and ads. We'll go into drafts. Super hard to do this. Okay, we want to go here. This is a layout. Got your nice Solomon ad, followed by our friends at Alta, followed by Ski California and High Fives, our table of contents with a sick photo by Aaron Blatt, followed by subscriber Michelle Parker. This is our table of contents, and then we get right into it. This will be my editor's letter, which will place the photo today, the new Stio ad, and then we'll stop. So yeah, so we use Dropbox. These are our boards. So this basically everything in green. Weird. Okay, so stories has changed, so I'm not allowed to keep going. But anyways, we don't have too many ads. We have kick-ass partners. We appreciate all of them. So yeah, this is how we lay everything out. You can see how many pages everything is. Okay, cool. Photos. Look at all of the photos we got to choose from. There are tons. Text. This is just kind of where we place stuff in the beginning, and then final. You can see if it has .ks. That means Kim Stravers read it. And it's not bad anymore. So yeah, we're going to finish this thing up. You can go to mountaingazette.com/subscribe and subscribe today. And you will get 196 in the mail in about 5 to 6 weeks. Thanks for tuning in. Okay, shout out to our friends at Apple. You know, they make really cool products. But mostly, you know, we have this. We can be like, you know, okay, is this the gutter? Is this going to be in the gutter? John's going to be pissed that I'm making all these marks. We actually don't need to do that, so we can erase them all. But yeah, so we use the Apple iPad and the pencil, which just fits up there nicely, to edit the magazine like a friggin' teacher, but, you know, like a 21st century teacher. And when I say shout out to our friends at Apple, I actually mean shout out to our friends/subscribers at Apple. We have several members of the Apple executive team who subscribe to the magazine. We appreciate y'all. Cool. Let's get back to editing. Cool. So this is my editor's intro. I wrote it about my class over at Tahoe Expedition Academy. And man, those kids are great. They're leaving me feeling pretty optimistic, as is this beautiful day we're having here in North Lake Tahoe. Let's zoom all the way in. So we use this little guy. This is called an N bug. And if you notice my hat from an earlier post, that's our new hat. That's dropping probably next week. Or maybe the week after. We'll see how today goes. Very excited to welcome George Sibley back to Mountain Gazette. Because if you come over here, you can see that our pal George actually wrote for... He's not in this one. Who has a lot to say about living in mountain towns for quite some time. This is a wonderful piece. Thank you, George, so much for writing for us. Crested Butte community, Colorado community, ski town community, mountain town communities. You're going to want to read this one. It's excellent. Okay, next town community, mountain town communities. You're going to want to read this one. It's excellent. Okay, next up in our mag is the Mount Fury project. I'm really excited about this. I worked on this project with Sam Cohen, Michelle Parker, Jay Dash, Scott Rickenberger. We are so pumped about this because this is not only a feature in the magazine, but also watch the short film at mountaingazette.com. We'll be putting that film up before the magazine reaches, so you can actually watch this story come to life. Man, this is how I always wanted things to go here at Mountain Gazette. These photos are beautiful, and this was such a big adventure by Michelle and Sam. I cannot wait for you to see it in 196. So I'm blocking this because I'm really excited for you to see it, but we brought Reza in and his comic Poorly Drawn Lines over the summer. And then what did Reza do? He went and got himself a friggin' show on FX. So Reza's got a comic, and I'm not going to show it to you, but yeah, man, welcome to Mountain Gazette, Poorly Drawn Line. This one's great. Jesse Pearson came to us from Vice. He runs his own independent magazine called Apology. Very, very, very excited about this one. Don't miss it. Okay, now my handle on Instagram and Twitter and everything is Skiing Early, so it's a common misconception that I actually don't like snowboarding, which is not true. I was actually at a Slush magazine party last night. Yeah, we love snowboarding, and we love snowboarding so much that you're about to see a 12-page gallery of snowboarding in Mountain Gazette. Completely beautiful images with a super, super powerful story from our friend Jamie. Okay, then we go into an original story, as in, like, we sent some guys on assignment, and, well, there you go. Ryan saw him back-to-back issues. He had a 195 gallery that was awesome, some cliff jumping. He's back with some paddleboarding. This is just like one of the wildest adventure stories that you're going to read this year. Yet another one that I don't want to show you, but man, guy shoots for Vice, the New York Times, New York Magazine, just shot the freaking Met Gala. Welcome to Mountain Gazette, Daniel Arnold. Another one I really don't want to show you, but Logan Imlock, former level 1 super unknown skier. He and I started this story 1 year ago, and he worked on this thing for an entire year. And it is deeply personal, deeply thoughtful, deeply heartbreaking, and deeply hopeful. And you're not going to see this story anywhere else, man. These are the type of stories that Mountain Gazette was resurrected to tell. Thank you so much, Logan Imlock, for not only writing this beautiful story, but also shooting it on film, because, of course, he is a mad scientist. Can't wait for you guys to read this one. Here's why it's fun to run a magazine is we were like, we missed powder. It was weird this fall not having powder around to get print in the mail. So we literally just ran a 6-page gallery of POW shots because we missed powder magazine too, damn it. Next up, our boy Cy comes through. Beautiful, 6 pages, awesome, cool ski town story. Thank you so much, Cy. You're the best. Next up comes the big story about a young man named Dave McCoy who had a dream. This is a huge story by Robin Morning. Thank you to Mammoth Mountain for providing us with so many awesome archival photos. This isn't about a guy that started a ski area. This is about a kid who had a dream to live in the Sierra. And I think if you go into the story with that, you'll be very pleased to read it. It is a monster. Breaks Peter Cray's record for the longest story in the magazine. And we're really proud of that. We want to keep breaking those records, giving you really long form pieces that you can't find anywhere else. Okay, so there's not a chance I'm going to show you anything from this. This is our main feature in this next issue. It is a pretty heartfelt one, and I'll just talk about it a little bit with you in a second. Okay, so I met this photographer through Instagram, and she said to me that she had the last photos of skiing in Afghanistan. As many of you know, the U.S. pulled out of the war in Afghanistan, the longest war in American history. And, however you feel about it, there are undoubtedly consequences towards that. And for our world, one of the things that I was really taken by with Vern's images is that how do you give someone the taste of freedom that skiing can provide and then try to conquer them and take that away? Anyone that's slid downhill knows, like, good fucking luck. I'm not mixing my words there. Good fucking luck trying to take skiing away from these people. They know what freedom tastes like, and I think they're going to fight for it. So we have dedicated 18 pages to, and it's a celebration of a ski culture that we might not get to see again for a while. In my lifetime, I lost a couple friends over there who were killed. A few friends came back, didn't come back the same. Undoubtedly, it has been our generation that has suffered the consequences, I guess the rewards of fighting wars. And again, no matter how you stand on it, I want our readers to see and kind of come up with their own feelings of what it means to be a skier. I know for me, after seeing these photos, I'm never going to take for granted my privilege to ski on lifts and backcountry ski at my leisure, because that freedom was just ripped away from some women and children in Afghanistan. So I'm really proud of this piece, and let's get back to showing you the magazine. We got our contributors page, which, look, I need to fill that in. John's probably pissed, like, get off of fucking Instagram, man. Cool Philo ad. Good job, guys. Got some great poetry. A new advertiser. What's up? A new advertiser. What's up? And our pal, Jaded. That's how we're going to end this magazine, this little tour. I'm going to finish this thing. Please go subscribe. I'm going to send our subscribers the cover in like 2 weeks, and then we'll share it with y'all on Instagram in like a month.